Hey, testing, testing. Microphone check. I'll be with you in about 1 minute. I am not a chromer. How dare you? All right, let's just do this. I think. See, it's times like this where I wish I had a GeoXLR, but we fade this one down a bit, and then we do this. Hey, good evening. How are you doing? I very nearly lost my voice laughing, but I think I'll be able to salvage it. Whew, all right. It's just a dark screen. What do you mean, like now? Oh yeah, the background. Oh yeah, it looks better, definitely. See what happens if I do this, right? I'm a ghost all of a sudden. Oh yeah. Oh, it's the t-shirt as well. See, that's why I keep wearing black. Well, we'll just have to live with it, I think. I'm a GeoGuessr ghost today. Still not as bad. Alright. Could it be the lighting? No idea. Oh well. I mean, it looks see-through, right? This part. My chest looks see-through. The black is hurting me. Oh, well. We'll figure that. I don't have too many colorful t-shirts, if I'm honest. It has to have an absolute white and an absolute black. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I'm just gonna click around a bit while I get situated for what streaming is. You don't need color, you need something less dark. Okay, that makes sense. I'll probably go t-shirt shopping at some point, right? We'll put that into the streaming budget, right? Hey, Pingus, good evening. I was just thinking Iceland, right? Because of the these ones, right? The yellow bollards with the reflective thing on the top of it. That checks out. Oh yeah. How are you? How's your evening? It's late. What are you doing up? It's not that late, is it? Let's see. I'm seeing the two segments right there. Am I wrong in thinking this could be Wait, don't even tell me. Malaysia. Right? That's what I'm thinking. It looks like it from here. Unless I'm wrong. Unless I'm simply just leaning on a single piece of meta again. Let's find some rating. These guys don't even have... Well, they do have plates, but they don't show up. The split sort of license plate meta. With wait, but that's in English though. You know, you remember the one where Malaysia has 2 parts on their license plate, like 1, 2, and Indonesia has 3? Yeah, we're driving on the left. That could definitely mean Philippines, right? Even with the English. And wait, that's a flag right there. And that flag, I'm trying to remember now. It isn't the Thai flag, is it? It is the Malaysian flag. I learned that the other day as well, that when it comes to Malaysia, there's a lot of things to consider when it comes to whether you call it Malay, Malaysian. Yeah, I think those were the 2. I think there was a 3rd one that I can't think of right now. That's the Malaysian flag. Let's do it. Let us do it. Hell yeah. Alright, so this one says Ecuador. This is gonna be an easy one, right? To start with. Unless it isn't, but... I mean... It's gonna be Ecuador. Okay, nice. See? 9 already. Holy shit, we're flying. Ristorante? That's probably Italian, right? So that's gotta be Italy now. Let's do... I'm kidding. I know it's a restaurant, okay? Don't even. See, this one says Grand Hotel S Marino. Where could that be? Where? I'm sorry, man. I couldn't help myself. See, we've done that before, right? We've actually done that before with a Mexican restaurant. With the blue crossings as well, I feel like... see, I wasn't that far off with the Italy guess then. Kinda. I feel like this would be San Marino, right? Or am I getting too bold now? Let's have a look at the back of some cars and see if we can find that very distinctive sticker. That one. Yeah, this is gonna be San Marino, right? Oh yeah, there we go. What did I learn about San Marino the other day? I can't remember. I looked up a bunch of videos for a bunch of different countries just for fun. So this is gonna be, like, not the meta, just the history and stuff like that, right? With these kinds of bollards, right? I can't remember. Red is it could it be Hungary? Like Hungary, Slovakia? It's gonna be one of those, right? Hungary, Czechia, or Slovakia. Maybe. Wait, is this Spain? They have these ones. Oh, wait. Let me find some language. Language would help us out here. Let me see. Thank you, Mander. So, more about the cars. Is that a double blue tag? Serbia, maybe. Ooh. Yeah, that could be. I hope you're not. I hope we don't pick up my phone. I'll put that in my pocket for the vibrations. Not the vibrations for my sake, but for the microphone's sake. Maybe it was Serbian meta. Yeah, definitely. What else do we need for Serbia then? Thought the back of that sign looked kind of distinctive. Okay, just a random, not even a mile marker, kilometer marker. A EU license plate. I think Serbia would be one of those who maybe uses the blue tag without being in the EU. Norway does, and I know there's one of the Balkan countries even uses the euro without being a part of the EU, which I found strange. This though, would that be Bulgaria? Right? Let me, hey, Sparkle! Thank you for continuing that gift sub. Awesome, I appreciate you so much. How are you? How's your evening? Serbia has the blue one as well, right? So is this Cyrillic? Are we in Bulgaria? And if we are in Bulgaria, why am I zoomed in on Indonesia? See, there's a lot of questions going right here now. I also learned that Bulgaria is the birthplace of the Cyrillic alphabet. I didn't even know that. But now I do. You're neglecting your house cleaning? That's fine. What do you think I'm doing? See, if you could look behind this green screen behind me, it's a mess. I mean, I'm with you there. Let me see. It's a Friday night though. Friday afternoon probably for you, right? Oh, you got it, Sparkle. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. And 2 new emotes. I mean, one kind of new and one very new emote. Everything is set. Okay, I'm leaning Bulgaria hard now. There you go, Sparkle. They're good looking, right? Are these guys selling fruit? Hey Forrester, how are ya? How's everybody doing? Okay, I'm just gonna do Bulgaria because, well, it was Serbia. You guys were right. God damn it! I saw Cyrillic. I thought if it weren't up here, it was gonna be Bulgaria because of the Cyrillic. Oh well. 10. That's fine. We go again. We'll do one more. Or we'll do a good few more actually. Just started, so. Let's see. See, this looks kind of ooh, maybe Germany already. I was about to say like Poland, but the bollards don't fit. Let's see. Find some signs up here. Something, right? Something to work with. Imantas. I feel like that's well pronounced. Okay, I'm seeing the angry sort of magic. Oh shit, that scared me. God damn it. Red Zyrus, thank you so much for the prime. Holy shit. It actually got me. Okay, I need to jump scared by subs. Holy shit. Thank you so much though. Thank you so much. I'm seeing LV here, by the way. That must be a first right there, right? It's yeah, I need to work on the volume for those ones. Whew. I appreciate you. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Pengus. The bot got you there. I have the link though. LV would be Latvia, right? I think. I'm gonna bookmark that Google Doc thing, Pengus, and have a look at it. I usually try not to set up everything for like when I'm live, just in case. You never know, right? Lithuania is LT. Yeah, this one is LV though, right? So it would be Latvia, wouldn't it? I think that makes sense. Forster, if you go into your identity thing in the Twitch app, at least, I'm thinking you could probably do that as well in the website, right? You should probably be able to bring it up there, maybe. I want you guys to keep your founders badges if you have them. This has got to be Latvia. It can't be any other place, right? The bollards kind of fit, and the rest of it kind of fits. It fits. There we go. Huh. It's a guide over Mongolia with 168 slides. See, I'm excited to actually have a look at that. I actually am. Okay, so I'm seeing blue tags, right? This is gonna be Israel. Blue tags, yellow things, plates, right? So Israel, yeah, excellent. Apologies. Thank you for the call out. What were we saying? Yeah, that's true. We were saying Israel. I think the first 10 or 20, I think, are automatic founders. It's not something that I do, it's something that Twitch does. It's the most sick thing you've seen someone made for a guide? Awesome. See, I'm seeing the red car here, right? This is gonna be Ukraine. Unless there are several other cars, or several other countries with red car. But I feel like it fits. Check for other stuff as well, yeah. See, that's one of the things that I really want to do as well, is learn indications other than the typical sort of GeoGuessr meta as well, just for the fun of learning, right? Take Ghana, for instance. I know nothing about Ghana other than the tape meta. I never get to look around there. So I don't know if that's something I'll be doing a lot on stream, but I'll definitely be doing that off stream. For instance, I've been spending so many hours these last couple of this is gonna be Ukraine though. Yeah, learn without the car is good as well, right? In case they update the meta, and just because learning is fun, honestly. But yeah, I've been spending so many hours just watching Geography Now on YouTube. Not sponsored, no nothing. It's just, oh, it's so good. You're always very envious of people's meta memories? Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way, right? It's just, at least I'm trying to learn them. And I thought that's a fun thing to try and learn on stream. So I don't even play GeoGuessr outside of streaming. Mainly because I kind of want to learn with you guys. Forster, happy lurking. Remember to pay your lurker tax, right? Ooh, compact truck. Let's see. I mean, they're driving on the left, and we do have kind of a lot of red sand right here. I'm not trying to learn the meta, but some memories stick. I feel like that's the way that it works for me as well. So the R roads, right? They are in South Africa. And that's what I have to work with. Thank you, Sparkle, for redeeming the lurker tax, and Forster as well. Classic South Africa definitely does. There we go. Pretoria. Well, not really Pretoria, maybe? Outside of Pretoria. Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Nigeria, South Africa, Israel, Jordan, Singapore, United, I don't even know what I'm reading yet. Gibraltar, Ireland, Isle of Man, Jersey, United Kingdom, New Zealand, countries with yellow outer lines. Oh, that's a list to remember. Okay. Can't promise that I'll do that right now, but maybe one day, right? And the white middle. Okay, that makes sense. Better pay my mod with those points. Listen, the way the lurker tax is allocated is it's not really open book kind of deal. Okay, it's we don't ask questions about how the lurker tax is allocated. Captain Clumsy, hi, how are ya? How are you doing? Oh, you're thinking Mexico with these ones though. I mean, yeah. Could definitely be. Just looking around, but I'm seeing a lot of English too. Which could support Mexico, but it could also support, I want to say Philippines, right? Maybe? An 036 area code. Did you find one of those? I mean, I'm seeing BC Paints and Hardware, so it's probably going to be like British Columbia, right? This looks like British Columbia, the way that I imagine it. Not green enough to be Philippines, okay. But that kind of an area, right? Philippines, Cambodia, I think, drives on the right? Maybe not. Sparkle, no? Really? Huh. Oh well. Oh well. There's a lot of English going on here, though. A lot of it. Wait, website. Reading. See, that P right there. Isn't that the Filipino peso? Isn't it? Might be. Don't know. Let's look around a bit more. Find some indications. I think it's gonna be Philippines though. I know what you mean with the not looking green enough. But I've been fooled, like I always say, right? I've been fooled thinking a Greek island was Sweden before. So it can definitely happen. Shit. Andre, hi, how are ya? Good evening, question mark? Afternoon, maybe? Depending on where you're at. Okay, I'm gonna call the Philippines on this one. Don't know why. I can't find anything to definitively say that it's not. And it says Philippine Airlines right there. So I feel like that kind of helps, right? And I zoom in on South America. See, that's the best part. I've never said that I'm good at geography. I'm just playing this game. This says Rio Rosario. Katia Ox, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having an excellent evening. Okay, so yellow middle and white outer line. That's one of the lists that you just gave me, right? No, that was the other way around, wasn't it? Oh, Argentina. Wait, what's the color of the car? It is black. It checks out. It does kind of look like it. See, I was kind of thinking Brazil as well. Just going by the sort of the way the soil looks. I just want to... Because you find Rio and stuff. Obviously, you find Rio in Brazil, right? The back of the signs aren't black, though. So I'm going to agree with you guys and say Argentina. The sun is... Can you see that? It's right there. It's to our north, so we are in the southern hemisphere. That supports Argentina. Find language? Let you read that. What did I... which sign was I looking at? This one? I think. Rosario de Lerma and Campo Quillano. Perfect. Rio just means river. Yeah, it does. True. Yellow middle, you can skip most of Europe. Well, except for Norway. Right? See, I thought that was such a safe bet. And Finland. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're doing Argentina, and good call. Good call. We're back up to 6. Okay, Germany, right? Look at all these random blurs right here. And let's find some language to back that up as well. It's overexposed sky. Look at how white that sky is. Loads of random blurs. This is gonna be Germany, though. Absolutely Germany, yeah. Excellent. Good call. Let's do it. Like shitty camera quality, overexposed sky, and random blurs. It's always Germany. And I feel like Germany, I don't feel too bad about just jumping the gun on those ones, because eventually, right, you're gonna end up figuring that one out. It's not a super difficult country to figure out GeoGuessr wise. Yeah, there we go. It says stop right there. The UK might be, well, I'm not seeing the typical yellow backplates of the UK. Croats are Zahalves. This is French, isn't it? Keep losing my headset. Oh, wait. Wait, I can move around using WASD? Oh. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Oh. See? I learn something new every day, right? Let's see. I mean, is it really French? Look at the poles. These ones. Oh yeah, the waffle poles. True. It's gonna be... I want to say we're in like the northwestern region then, because of this G right here. Don't know if that's reliable, but I mean it kind of is. Like the Brest region, right there. I feel like all of Brittany has a lot of language like that. It's a dialect, yeah, exactly. So speaking of Sweden, right? We have white outer lines that are short and dotted. If they were long dotted, we would be in Norway. And if they were unbroken, it would be Finland. Oh yeah, ooh. Ooh, okay. Alright, I gotcha. Breton is a dialect. I feel like it's more... It is a dialect as well, but it's a language in and of itself, right, Breton? It's a Gaelic language. This is gonna be Australia. Right? Gen 1 also, yeah. So this is a Generation 1 camera. You could tell by how... It feels claustrophobic to me. Queensland could be. Let's see. Definitely Queensland. Pretty far north Queensland as well, right? Awesome. Oh yeah. Hey, we're flying now. Ooh. I was about to say Scandinavia, but 2013 Google, yeah. If not earlier. When did Google Street View launch actually? Might have been around that time. Has it really been 10 years? I mean, 9 years. Wait. 20... Holy shit, it's been more. 2010. That's a long time ago. Shit. That's 12 years ago. It's... 2010 is 12 years ago? Wait. Okay, I need... okay. No, I'm kidding. Let's keep going. Let's see. If you give me the location, you can check it out after the round. The location of... Wait, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Could be the UK, this, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of... Part of me is kind of feeling... Oh, the Aussie one, yeah. Yeah, if I can I even find it now? I might be able to. I don't know what this flag is, guys. And any of you know what this flag is? Google Street View was launched in 2007 in several cities in the United States and has since expanded to include cities and rural areas worldwide. Definitely. Oh yeah, after the round is done. Yeah, it's probably a football thing, right? Soccer thing, right? I don't know. Yeah, besides Germany, yeah. And a few that have just been called back as well, right? Because we have white back plates, white front plates. So it's not the UK, but it could still be Ireland, right? I don't see this being Ireland, though. This is a strange location. They pulled back all the footage from India as well. And probably a few more, right? So I feel like this is going to be like Lithuania or something. Something you don't even expect. What does that car say? Yeah, definitely an EU country, you're right. This is in English though, shit. The steering wheel is on the right, okay. So we're driving on the left-hand side of the road. So it's gonna be Ireland then. It's the only one left, really. Look, we're in the Northern Hemisphere, right? There are no yellow back plates, and everything is in English. So Republic of Ireland it is. Gotta be. Let's logic that one out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Nice. They do have long driveways. Shit, you're right. I forgot about that piece of meta. Ah, yeah. The UK usually has short driveways and Ireland usually has very long ones. And so far it's checked out. Like 100% of the time it's checked out so far. So we have a stubby antenna right here. Just for those of you in the know. Because I'm not. I'm seeing a red mirror. But the Gen 4 ones have very colorful cars. Latvian road? Could be. I'm definitely not good, Clumsy. I'm definitely not good at this. I want to be, though. I definitely want to be good. So, and I'm gonna, like, the way that my brain works, right? That's one of the reasons why I'm repeating stuff as often as I am. Is because that works for my brain, like, to just... I'm just mushing it into my long-term memory. Just forcing it in there. Okay, so we know that a couple of countries have this very thin yield outline, right? And I feel like Latvia is not a bad guess. Let's find a bus stop. Because I know a way. I know a way when it comes to bus stops to tell the Baltics apart. How is this a real street view? There's a lot of interesting places. Like I've seen some things from dropping into Street View. Definitely European, yeah, for sure. You can tell by, again, they're gonna have blue tags on the left-hand side of the plate. Yeah, the ones that do this without being able to move, they're the real MVPs. We're gonna get there one day, though. Just you wait. Like, come... I was about to say summer, but come... a summer, anyway. Don't know when. We're gonna be there. All of us. We're gonna be sat here and we're gonna do, like, no-move GeoGuessr for hours. Okay, this language, though. Okay, so the Angry S. This is gonna be... I think we're actually in... Like, we're talking about Latvia, Lithuania, right? I think we're further south. I think we might be in Slovakia. Andre is still thinking Lithuania. I mean, it's not that I'm doubting you. It's just that I feel like I see the angry letters so often in... Okay, it is Lithuania. Let's do it. Just remember that I said, like, Slovakia. God damn it. Okay. Forget that I said Slovakia. We were right all along, all of us. There we go. Oh, yeah. All right. First try. Ooh, wait. No, okay. So this might still be the Baltics, right? We know that this is not Latvia again, because Latvia has these ones, but they're usually done in a triangle formation. So I think we're in Lithuania or Estonia. Not Lithuania? Wait, am I mixing those up now? I might be mixing them up. It might be Lithuania with the triangles. Oh, Lithuania is the triangle. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so we're working on the assumption that it's gonna be Estonia or it's gonna be Latvia, right? One of these three. This is the Baltics right there. I know the difference. I've always known the difference. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I turned off VODs, right? Yeah, probably. I hope it's Estonia. Estonia is one of those countries that I've fallen completely head over heels in love with Estonia. So, and that might even have started before the whole GeoGuessr thing, but GeoGuessr isn't helping. Let me see this bus stop right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Latvia has 5. Lithuania has 4. And Estonia has 4 windows on the bus thing, right? So if we know that it isn't Lithuania, it couldn't be Latvia because it would have 5 windows on the bus. We're left with Estonia. And it was, hell yeah. Whew. Okay. Lithuania is the one with the triangle, yeah. Alright. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm seeing red sand. So... And a Gen... What is this? 2 or 3? 3 camera? I think this is 3, right? See, I'm thinking we're in South Africa. Yeah. Pingus agrees with me. Good. Now, why are we thinking South Africa? The colors and the... What about the language? Show me some language, actually. Nope. Is this Brazil? No. No. Wait, show me the back of the sign. It's Brazil. Wait. But wait a minute. Okay, so Brazil. Yeah, it is Brazil. It said Brazil right there on the sign. So the way that I knew, right? Closer to equator than South Africa. Yeah, true. And you see the black on the back of the signs as well. Like the black back of the signs, typical Brazil. I mean, this just straight up says it. But I mean, ignore that. And I feel like the thick yield sign border thing helps as well. And we could see the white outline as well, or the outer line as well, yeah. And there's probably a bunch more. Like, the red sand is obviously a thing. Yeah, it is Brazil. Holy shit. This is Alaska. Yeah, it could be. The previous one, yeah. I mean, this one too, maybe. This one, though, I would probably say is going to be Ireland again. Republic, though. Based mainly off of the houses and the Londis. And you know, Key Street, on which I feel like I've been before. So I'm about ready to call Ireland on this one, but let's look around until you guys agree with me. No, it's just .ie right there. Okay. There we go. Hell yeah. There we go. See? Traveling helps. What does that one say, though? I can't make that out. It's in English, though. It's gonna be New Zealand or Australia then, right? Oh, it's pretty. Oh, no, I love it. Okay, so it's gonna be New Zealand then. It's a suburb and I want to live here? That's gotta be New Zealand. Look at the sun. It's directly east. Uh-oh. Looks Australian? Yeah, I kind of agree. But I do want to live here. And that's historically only ever meant New Zealand. Did we jumped that just now? Nice. Wicked. Huh. Australia has too many scary animals, yeah. The thing that makes me think New Zealand as well over Australia, right? I haven't seen a single colorful bin. Australia has them out all the time. All the time. So I'm still... Oh, a yield sign. Okay, so before I turn around on this one, right? If this one is a red outline with black letters in the middle, it's Australia. If it has red letters in the middle, it's New Zealand. So let's see who's right. It's black. It's Australia. Those are the rules of the meta. Oh, okay, we're down here. We're in Tasmania. See? That would be why. Nice. Oh, I'm seeing a Mexican flag right there. I feel like the person who drove this probably hates GeoGuessr. Right? That is a Mexican flag, isn't it? Are we in a hiker right now? Oh. Nice. Okay. Let's do it. There we go. Metal wraps are most common within Australia in Tasmania. Ooh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, could you imagine if we got this and it was like no moving? I mean, it's still gonna be like Austria, but I'm so sure this is Austria. It's probably a super famous building though, but I don't know. I don't frequent operas or other establishments like that a lot. Not after the incident. Looking for a plaque, like a sign with language on it or anything, right? What the hell is what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, what? What? What are you guys looking for? Are we looking for Did you see some? Yeah, we're inside. Yeah, exactly. We sped up too fast and we couldn't stop in time. So now we're inside. What, in the mirror? That's just a portal to another dimension. Hofburg. Ooh, that sounds like a Austrian place, right? Where would Hofburg be? What if it's England? Shit, you're right. I mean, it could be anywhere, right? The only reason why I'm saying Austria is that I feel like you see this kind of architecture in Vienna. That's really the only reason why. I have no other reason to think otherwise. This does look Austrian, right? Yeah, see? Look in the other room and turn around. Wait, what am I missing here? I can't move that way. Oh, wait. Let me. Oh, long gone. Sorry. Well, we might pass by there again if we keep looking, right? Definitely not Germany, but it's Baroque, and that's very German or Austrian. So if it definitely isn't Germany, but it's Baroque, could be Austria. Okay, let's. What do we have here? We have a. I mean, that's German. Doesn't exclude Austria. What else do we have here? Looks like some heavy literature. Oh yeah, it was the robot taking the picture. I think it's probably a tripod situation. If we oh, we can't make it out. Like normally, if we're not on top of a person, it's usually just a dude placing tripods. We're gonna go with Austria, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm scared, guys. It doesn't look like anything you could know in Germany, so it has to be Austria. I hope it is, because I called Austria early on that one, so I'd be proud of myself. Let's do it. Damn it, it wasn't. It was Bulgaria. Wow. Okay. I see you, Bulgaria. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh, it had wheels. That's awesome. I wish I'd checked it out now. Well, let's go again. See, but we still learn off of doing stuff like that, right? So it's never wasted. Nothing is ever wasted. Where would they have a German music book? Probably a lot of music theory might be German, right? There's a lot of German composers and stuff like that, so. There was a Bulgaria flag at the last second before you guessed shit. God damn it. Oh well. That's fine. The operas are in German a lot of times, yeah, true. Okay, so these bollards, right? The fat boy bollards, and we have gates, and we have... Is this Italy? Or are you saying France? French pole? The French bollards I know are pretty beefy. Did I miss a pole? I probably did. Not that one, right? Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's a waffle pole. Look at it. It's got little holes in it. Alright. Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Scandinavia though. Wait. I just saw this triangle right here. It's gonna be Hungary then, right? Hungary or... Oh, Latvia. Shit. With these ones though. They are so peculiar. I mean, I could see it. We have 2 calls for Latvia. Let's have a look around though. See what we can... if this is just gonna be like a forested road for miles, then no. But... Okay, so the triangle ones, I feel like you see those main... I feel like I've seen them main... I've noticed them a lot in Hungary. Hungary wouldn't have those bollards, yeah, true. Let's do Latvia. It was Latvia, hell yeah. Alright. Did I learn something new about Latvia? I probably did, right? I can't remember enough of it to share though. See, I wanted to come back and be like super smart and super sophisticated and be able to tell you guys a lot of stuff about countries. But then it turns out I've watched like 100 videos on 100 different countries and now I can't remember any of them. The road is the most common in Latvia. Okay, awesome. Like that road in particular or that kind of road? Because I love those kinds of roads. That's a +1 for me going to Latvia then. The gravelish one, I love it. This is the UK. I'm seeing code.uk. That might not even pick up on the Twitch algorithm. Do I see yellow? Yes, I do. There's a yellow backplate. We're in the UK. It's as simple as... There we go. Simple as that. And yeah, driving on the left side helps as well. You're right. Those were both equally valid points, I feel like. True. These ones. Oh. I feel like you see those ones so often, so many places. But... Oh, calls for Croatia. I could see this being Croatia. We have Turkey, okay. We should be able to find a sign of some sort then. Yeah, because Turkey can be tricky. China, ooh. Yeah, but there isn't a whole lot of coverage when it comes to China or that region in general. Yeah, it was a joke. Alright, fine. Sure, be that way. Whatever. Fine. It's not Italy, France, Spain, or Portugal. Okay. I mean, that helps a lot, actually. Or Greece. Okay. Sparkle Redeemed Hydrate. Don't mind if I do. Oh, don't mind if I also pull a lot of cables out. Everything is still fine, right? You can hear me and everything. I didn't fuck anything up. Okay, nice. This one's for you. I try to drink carefully so that it's not picked up by the microphone. Ugh. I feel like that means that I inhale a lot of air. You've got bad jokes for days? Welcome. Welcome to my home. I appreciate you a lot and I want everything that you have to share with me. Let's see, what did you guys say while I was drinking? Hi Pico, by the way, hi. Welcome. I'm seeing calls for Croatian bollards. Look in the sky from Montenegro and no rifts. So that leaves Croatia, doesn't it? I think so. Oh, the road actually stops here. The sun is... Oh, wait, there's actually no shadow at all. Is Badger live? Is Badger here? I don't think he is, right? Badger, hello? No? I don't know where the sun is, guys. I think this might be the sun right here. Don't tell Badger I don't know what the sun looks like, though. Yeah, go for Croatia? Good. Alright. Let's do it. I know what the sun looks like. It's difficult, okay? You don't know if that's just overexposed or if it's... Why would Badger know? Listen, Badger thinks that I don't know what the sun looks like. It was North Macedonia. Alright. That's fine, though. They are very close. They're all part of the same region. You're not telling, Sparkle. Don't you dare. Okay? I have the power in this house. That was more than kind of close, actually. Like, they've had a union for years. I mean, it didn't end well, but this is France. Yeah, it is. Knew the railings look too shitty? Yeah. I mean, those are difficult to nail down, though. It was France, by the way. Hell yeah, won! Oh, look at this place. This is interesting. What? Okay, I thought that was underwear just left on the street like that. That's... .cl. So, I'm blanking. Chile? No. Colombia. Wait. Colombia would have a bunch of yellow plates, right? And they don't. So it is Chile then. Okay. Yeah, there's the white car that I was looking for. What happened there? Is that a... Oh. I thought that was the antenna that had been ripped off. I think it's just a piece of... Colombia's .ko. Oh, CO. True. Yeah. I feel good about Chile for this one. Hell yeah. Ooh. Way far north. Yeah, white car could definitely be a couple of South American countries, but we had the .cl as well. So that really only left it to Jesus Christ, I can't speak now. Chile. There we go. Oh, I'm seeing Strat. This is not a low cam, so it's not Switzerland, right? Looks like Belgium. Okay, so for Belgium, guys. For Belgium, the license plates would have a slight, very slight red tint to it. Because the numbers are red. I mean, you can see it very clearly on this one. Wait. I mean, I swear you could see it very clearly. I mean, now you kind of can't. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fucked it up. There you go. You see the kind of red tint on the plate there. So it's gonna be Belgium. Oh yeah. All right. There we go. See, that one sticks. That one's mushed in there good. I struggle so much with these ones with the black outline. You can see those. I mean, I know you can see them in Latvia, Estonia, one of those three. The Baltics, anyway, somewhere. Hungary, Bulgaria. Ooh. Okay, so we'd need language then to tell those apart, right? Because of those, I think Bulgaria is the only one with the Cyrillic language. Yeah, the plates won't tell us anything, but what will this? Nothing. Huh. What happened there? What happened to all the trees? Oh? Baltics have yellow or orange reflectors. Okay. I mean, I'd say this is definitely orange? Red? It's definitely one of the two. It's red. Must be Hungary? Okay. I just want to find just like a piece of language just to make sure, right? Again, not that I don't trust you. It's that I trust but verify. That kind of thing. And I want to learn off of it too. But that's good information though. The Baltics have... Wait, but wait. If the Baltics have yellow or orange reflectors... Oh yeah, and this one was red. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense then. Yeah, see, I thought you were mixing up like Hungary with the Baltics. I'm sorry. Alright, good. We're gonna go with Hungary then. I feel like I lost my headset again. Why? There we go. Music's back. I guess you wouldn't, right? Are we sure it's not Bulgaria? We're never sure it's not Bulgaria. Bulgaria has come up from behind before and you know, surprised us a few times. Let us do it though. Oh yeah. That was like a band-aid situation. That was very scary. Japan? Singapore. Yellow plates. Dollars? Colombia? Philippines? Shit. It looked too flat and fieldy for Bulgaria. That's a good point actually. The Baltics are not very flat. I think. They don't look very flat. We're driving on the left. Yes. Could definitely be the Philippines, but I'm... Oh, .hk. It's Hong Kong. Shit. Oh, it's been a while. Oh yeah, it's actually... Okay. Shit. Good call. It's been a while. I immediately wanted to say Finland on this one, but... This is Swedish. I don't even know why I wanted to say Finland. It didn't look like Finland. It didn't have the outer line like Finland. It's just Sweden. You could tell by the language, I feel like, with the... I don't know how you guys tell. I can tell because I can read it. That's how I explain that one. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta have some... Is this gonna be Sweden again? Wait. Double Sweden? That's my nightmare. It couldn't be. There's no way this is double Sweden. No! It's happening again, guys! Wait. Okay, we're way far north then. This looks like the place names that you see like all the way up here. Like, it's basically Finnish sounding. The names are anyway. What's wrong with double Sweden? Listen, Sweden has... They've done things before. Wait, it's Estonia. It is Estonia. It's lovely Estonia. Oh, thank you, Estonia. Look at the 4-windowed bus right there. We could go away from Finland. Wait. I marked Finland and I was talking about Sweden and it ended up being Estonia. We're all over the place. Shit. It's, whew. But this is definitely gonna be Estonia though. I don't have a lot of meta for Estonia. I know the bus meta and I know the, like they are one of 2 Finnic languages. Finnic, not Finnish. They have the same sort of root that Finland does, or Finnish does. What has Sweden done wrong? They occupied us for a while. I mean, or we were... They were not very nice to us for a while. I'm not doing a history lesson, okay? Just... Nah, Sweden's fine. Sweden is okay. Double Sweden is a bit much, okay? A singular Sweden is that's more than enough for anyone. Why would you need 2 of them? Let's see, this might be a Latvian road again, yeah. I mean, if this is actual meta, Pingus, on these roads, that That is actually compelling me to go to Latvia because I love driving on roads like these. If that's a thing that they have a lot of them in Latvia, I'm in. Shit. They have a lot of them? Nice. Okay. So I've been planning a trip through Estonia, right? But I'd have to get home somehow. If I go through Finland and cross into Estonia, and then I drive through Latvia and Lithuania and Poland and Germany, I guess, and then just take the ferry home. I might be able to take you guys on that trip with me if I stream live. It looks too big. Okay. Let's what do we have here though? Oh, look at that. It's a triangle, isn't it? No, it isn't. Wait, 3 and still 3. It's gonna be Latvia, right? Oh, Lithuania. You're right. You're right. I mean, you could join in real life if you wanna. But it's gonna be space. Lithuania. A lot of calls for Lithuania. Let's do it. Damn it. It was Estonia. Wait, we forgot about the Finnic? No. Was that double Estonia? Did we just forget one? What happened? I spaced out for a minute there. Double Estonia. Acceptable. More than welcome. I'd take a triple Estonia if I could. Oh yeah. Alright. See, this is New Zealand. This is gonna be New Zealand. The sun wasn't 45 degrees, yeah, perpendicular. I think, but that was... Oh yeah. Yeah, I mixed up that one again. That's my bad, actually, because yeah. I was thinking of the triangle, but I knew that one wasn't the triangle. So that one's actually on me. For once, I'll give you that one, okay? Hamilton is New Zealand? Might be. I just, I saw the place name. See if I can find it again. That looked very, 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 very New Zealandese. If that's a... That's probably not a thing. It was like Waikiki or something like that. Waikiki. Why? That's... I feel like those sort of place names fit with New Zealand. Waikiki, why? Why do you do the things that you do? Need new neighbors? I mean, but we agree, right? Anyone not up for New Zealand? No? Hamilton City. Can you buy new neighbors now? Apply now. Yeah, go for it. Buy 2 of them. Let's see. Oh, you're working right now, Clumsy? I'm sorry to hear that. Hamilton was right. It's North Island of... Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna trust you on the North-South Island thing. Oh yeah, there it is. There's Hamilton right there. Right. Oh yeah. I've never seen... Like, I guess some of you were talking about the... Is it a musical? I don't even know. See, that's how little I know about it. But I've never even seen it, and I kinda wanna. Guess it's a musical? Alright. Like, I've heard so many good things about it. Argentina or Uruguay? Ooh, yeah. Because of the black car, right? It's kind of scary looking. Looks like that robot from Futurama just staring into your soul. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Mandra. Thank you. Metalis Pablo something. Oh, car plates. We have why do all of them look different? Let me try to get a better shot at them. Oh, you're thinking Argentina because of the black dot, right? Ugh. Yeah. 100%? Nice. So, I feel like I can see that like 50-50. Oh, I think we have a flag over there as well. That helps. There we go. Okay. Japan. Low cam, and it looks Japanese. I can actually tell the low cam on this one because of how close we are to the car. We're gonna do it. Oh yeah. Oh, we're in Japan. Shit. Sorry, I didn't catch your message before I clicked. I'll try to remember that one next time. That's an actual that's a thing? That's a thing that people do? That sounds difficult. But shit, I'll try. Alright. Ooh. This could actually be... No, it's still gonna be New Zealand or Australia. You wanna learn to pinpoint Japan? It's one of the hardest ones. Oh. Shit. Okay, that's gonna be a challenge for you. Looks like New Zealand. Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like when I come to suburbs like this, I'm always looking for the colorful bins, right? Like the where you put your trash out. Because Australia always has them out, and they're super colorful, like yellow and green and orange. Let's find a yield sign. This is a yield sign right here. And the text is red, so like I mentioned earlier, right? Black text for Australia, red text for New Zealand. That's probably going to be one of the most surefire kinds of metas that you'll find between the two of them. Give way. This could be Ireland. Well, this could be... Wait a minute. Okay, See, my brain is going over, like, could it be Ireland? Could it be Wales? Could it be Netherlands? Oh, and it's Denmark. That's why. Okay. See? I mean, it probably is gonna... Wait. That looks more German to me. See, I'm seeing the Esset. The sharp S thing. I feel like the name of that, I've been trying to pin that down since I started streaming GeoGuessr, and I feel like I finally have it. It's the Esset. Denmark have different signs, yeah. Let's look around a bit. The quality is kind of shit for the camera though. Could we actually be in Germany but outside of a city? Okay, it's the Netherlands. The yellow plates, the language kind of fits. I still don't get the Esset thing though. I don't think that's the thing in the Netherlands. Where's your yellow plate? Wait, what's going on? Wait, nothing fits now. Uh-oh. I want to make extra sure on this one. I mean, we're only at 4, right? But... See, and this is French. What the hell? There's so many... Oh, Luxembourg. I don't think we've ever done Luxembourg before. That actually checks all the boxes. Oh, this is going to be a challenge then. It's... There it is. Hell yeah. I think I've driven through Luxembourg, but I'm not 100% sure. We've done it before, yeah. But I think I've done it in real life as well. I'm not like entirely sure, but I think so. It was. Wow. Okay, that was actually super interesting. There were so many metas that just didn't fit. Huh. Cool. Alright, this one is gonna be like, ooh, red car. Right, that is a red car, isn't it? So it's gonna be Ukraine. Again, I don't know a whole lot of the other meta for Ukraine, but I know the red car. find some Cyrillic. I can do that just for fun. Just for the like at some point they're gonna update the thing, right? And the red car might be gone. Yeah. I mean, at least they do have Cyrillic. Alright, it's gonna be it. There we go. It was. Oh yeah. Ooh. I feel like I'm seeing Spanish. Is this European Spanish though? Spain. Yeah. Look at how different this looks from anywhere. It's very distinctive, right? So yeah, we're just gonna do Spain for this one. It was, oh yeah. Right up on the seaboard. Gijon. Probably. Okay, do we have wheat? I feel like that might be a blue tag right there. I'm not like 100% sure, but it looks kind of bluish. Okay, we're 316, we're 316. And we're moving downhill. Ooh. What is that? What is that? Okay, so we are in the Baltics, right? Or Russia, Romania? Oh, yeah, I meant... Shit, I meant Balkans. I meant Balkans. Okay, but you're saying Romania. Is that because of that one bollard? Sure, Pengus, let me permit you. There we go. You're permitted. Awesome, thank you. Cyrillic chart tailored for GeoGuessr. Awesome. Well, that's actually awesome. Holy shit. That's a good jumping off point. Okay, so we're doing Romania, right? Romanian kilometer marker. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna try to remember that one because that's actually good meta. This is a Gen 4 camera. Look at how vivid. Sorry, look at how vivid the colors look and the contrasts, and it's pretty. I'm seeing Zona, so we're gonna be in like not Hungary necessarily, but that kind of an area. Central Europe, right? This would still kind of fit with Poland, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, Poland with the neon yellow crossing things. Oh, Czechia maybe. Ooh, yeah. Let's look around a bit. Yeah, .cz. Okay, nice. Good call. Shit. It was not Polish. See, the only way that I know is just the feel of it. And that feeling is not... It's not 100%. But it was Czechia. It was even Prague. 9, hell yeah. You guys are doing great. And I'm here too. This is Danish. The language. %. I don't actually know a whole lot of the like, I feel like these kind of signs are probably common for Denmark, but it's gonna be one of those where I just recognize the language and that's gonna be it, right? The checkerboard, yeah. Ooh, we're on foot. This one says Argentina, but I think we might be in Costa Rica. Let's have a look at that sign up there. College campus could have been India, right? That's what you were thinking there. Oh shit, it is Argentina. It's the Argentine. Unless it's an Argentinian bank in Costa Rica, right? Or India. See, the only reason why I'm saying Costa Rica is they have a lot of coverage like this. Like on foot, by the roadside. Or pedestrian things, I guess. But I'm guessing this is... We're on foot because of the park right here. That's my guess. So, Argentina does check out. I want to see the horse statue? Look at the horse. Look at the horse. Pretty horse statue. True. Can we find a plaque on it? Like find some language or something. Oop. Where'd it go? Oh. Is that... Kind of looks Napoleon-ish with that hat. Go Argentina? Sure. Genghis Khan. RG horse meta, yeah. See, I thought you were saying angry horse meta. That didn't look that angry. Where was that actually? Let's find out. It was the Plaza San Martin. It's a historic square with large monument. I feel like it might be San Martin on the horse there then, right? I don't know who that is. Probably a good dude. Most likely didn't do anything that's problematic by today's standards, I'm guessing. Good guy Argentina. Let's have a look around here. Gen 4 camera, but we're in, I want to say South America again, right? I was just looking for the black dot in the middle of the plates for Argentina again. Could be Mexico. The Pare. That's a... It has to be Mexico with the Gen 4. Is that the only country? Really? What about like Brazil or... Shit. Well, Mexico it is then. Alto is Mexico? See, this says Brazil right there. It's a street name, I know, but... No. No. Not clicking. Not clicking. Looking around. Argentina and Brazil also have it. Okay. Huh. Well, I think we haven't seen a whole lot of... Oh, co.br right there, so it's gonna be Brazil then. It's not Argentina? Alright. What made you think, or what made you so sure that it wasn't Argentina? I mean, I agree with you. It's just always interesting to know. This is gonna be Vietnam. We're on a bike. Vietnam and a little bit of the Philippines are the only places where I've seen bike coverage. Because it was Portuguese. Alright, that makes sense. That helps. Ooh, there we go. Sometimes it takes my brain a while to lock in on where we're at in the map. We're on the map. 13, hell yeah. Argentina does have Gen 4 coverage sometimes. Okay, just to complicate things a little bit, right? This is gonna be Spain, isn't it? Because of this one. That's the only reason why I'm thinking Spain for this one. I might be mixing them up though with other kinds of signs. They are pretty reliable in Spain, so... Wait. Language? More language? It's very hard to make out, but it could be Spanish. Oh, Italy, shit. A lot of you are saying Italy now. Okay, fine. I'm with you. There you go. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that could have been interesting. Borderline San Marino. Shit. Rimini is in Italy. Alright, that makes sense. This is Finland, though. Welcome to Finland, guys. Right? the unbroken line. I love how that's as reliable as it is. Like it's pretty reliable. Ooh, we're driving on the left. So Thailand, right? Cambodia. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, Thailand, yes, okay. Is it... I wish I was like more able to tell those apart. Cambodia is right. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of calls for... Okay. I could see both. Thailand and Indonesia drive on the left. I mean, we're definitely driving on the left here, right? Even running this person off the road. Yeah, right side drive, yeah. So, yeah, this is gonna be Thailand, right? Exactly. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I got you now. I know what you're saying now. See, I was thinking, like, am I completely misunderstanding how everything works now? But there we go. Okay. Wait. What did I do? What did I do? Damn it. Well, eons of countries, yeah. Did anyone call out Indonesia? No one did. Shit. Who was the other Thailand? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We live, we learn, right? And we keep going. South Africa. Sign. Sign? I can't make that out. Is it fine? Is it? I mean, yes. Okay, so I've learned a thing, right? I'm seeing calls for a certain country down here. I've always said Lesotho. I learned the other day that it's actually pronounced Lesotho. So, and I also know Lesotho, between the two of these ones, right? Lesotho is a very, very, very mountainous region. Like I feel like they don't have any point of that country is below 1,000 meters in elevation. So, that's what I've learned. So that might be a way of distinguishing Lesotho from Eswatini. Basically a plateau, yeah. But I mean, you could tell that this is at an elevation, right? It was Lesotho. There we go. I'm so happy I learned how to pronounce that right. Now for everything else that I've been pronouncing wrong. This is Norway. Any, yeah, it is. We're in Norway. Oh, whoa. Don't even get me started. I mean, going by the mountain ranges, I'd say western, right? You'd see these kinds of mountain ranges like, I kind of want to say like this region, but maybe even further south, maybe. Close to the water, yeah. Where would it be though? Oh, snow. Ugh. Snowy, yeah. I hate it. I hate it. See, I jump on Twitch to get away from the snow, to see like sunny locations in Argentina and stuff like that. And then I end up with this. I have no idea where this is though. I'm gonna guess like western, right? Because of the way the mountains snake around. There we go. Western-ish. I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take that one. There we go. Ooh, no, double Norway. Ooh. Okay, so this. You know where this is? Because I don't, but I like the way it looks. This looks amazing. Yeah, it does. I mean, I can recognize that this looks super pretty. I have no idea where it is though. I'm gonna keep panning until one of you calls it out. Not that I would know. I just need someone to guess like a cardinal direction at least. Anyone. See, it's those famous like double light fixtures. Not sure where the name is. Do you want to call out like a north, south, west, east? I didn't just forget a cardinal direction. All right, south. Let's do it. I mean, yeah, kinda. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you there, chat. There we go. Headset cut out again. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, cool. Could this be San Marino? I'm just putting it out there. Oh, Pico with the backup, awesome. Am I building like my understanding of San Marino as a country? Looks like it. Oh, am I getting a feeling for San Marino? I love it. Please let it be San Marino. Oh, I need this W. Come on. Anything. Give me a car. Give me something. What makes me think that? I don't even know. I saw mountains, right? And a bit of like the way the buildings looked, I guess. Just guess it. Let's do it. Just for fun. Let's test my intuition. If I could find it on a map, there we go. God damn it. Oh, it was Italy. Well, still worth it. It was, I mean, the streak of 3. That's fine. Let's go again. That's fine. See, you guys were gonna say Norway for this one, but it's actually gonna end up being Sweden. Because of the yellow background on this one. Scandinavian, but definitely it wouldn't be Denmark, right? Dog. I'm ready to say Sweden, but let's find some language. Could it actually be? Yeah, that's Swedish though. Gotta go to bed, going on the trip tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you, you too. Have a great rest and have an excellent trip. And Andre as well, thank you so much for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your 5 stripes is Finland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Thank you for that last piece of meta. And thank you again for hanging out. This one's for you. Oh yeah, you were right too. Excellent. And both of you enjoy the rest of your evening. And tomorrow. Ooh, someone told me about these yellow lines right here. I mean, it does say .co.uk right there too. But we were talking about the double yellow outer lines when we were in Singapore. So this might be like a remnant of like an empire thing, right? This is UK, but I'm feeling Northern Ireland on this one actually. Like it's still part of the UK, but I feel like we might be up north. Don't quote me on it, but damn it, couldn't have been more wrong. Oh well. Norway, we have the 5 stripes with hats sometimes. Those are old, right? The hat ones are really old. Australia or South Africa? Why do I always struggle with this one? Why are you peepo fingering me? Stop peepo fingering me. That's let's see. I'm struggling so much with the South African and Australian ones these days. What's the Elden Ring meme? I don't know. I haven't even seen a lot of Elden Ring, I feel like. You also have the 4 ones with hats. But mostly it's most common with 4 with non-hat, yeah. I feel like the non-hat one was phased out in the 90s or something. If any of you were alive back then. It's a while ago. Did you guys know that we're closer to like we're closer to 2050 than we are to 1990 right now? That's a thing, and I don't like it. Lesotho. Oh, I had to catch myself on that one. Lesotho could definitely be. Listen, I'm not an old man. I've been around, okay? I'm experienced. That's what I'm sticking with that one. This looks like it could fit in Lesotho. Do we agree that this is a Gen 2 camera? Like, it doesn't have a strong halo, but there's definitely sort of a halo on it. Because if it is a Gen 2, then it couldn't be Lesotho or Eswatini. Right? I did not put old J in my own chat, Mander. That's slander, and I won't have it. It's South Africa? Alright. Let's do it. Let's do South Africa. Wow. What are the chances that I randomly actually hit Lesotho? There we go. Oh, it was Lesotho! Oh, that gut feeling. Oh, that's a gut punch right there. Well, alright. Well, the universe is trying to tell us. See? The universe was trying to tell us that to pick Lesotho on that one. Have I been doing ads every hour? I probably have, right? Should I have been better at calling that out? Probably. Pre-rolls are coming up in 6 minutes, though. If Twitch finally works the way it's supposed to, we should be running another ad block in 6 minutes. Oh, posture check, thank you. It doesn't do much. It's just me sitting up, stretching a bit. Oh, sorry. There we go. Sitting straight for a while. See, I struggle horribly with bad posture. That's why I put that one there. Have you guys helped me? That's the... Wait. I'm seeing calls for Austria. I think we're in Chile. That's a Chilean flag. Doesn't do much. Cracks entire back, yeah. Just basically dies of cracking entire back. Severs spine. Dies horribly on stream. That's me. It's not the Texan flag though, is it? The look, let me show you. The Texan flag wouldn't have an entire red line on the bottom, I think. The Texan flag one stops right here. Is it? No, it isn't Texas, is it? Is it Texas? So it's the other way around then. See, I think we're in... Ooh. It does? Like, they are very similar. Like, the color schemes, basic everything is pretty similar, but it's to do with where the red line stops with the Texas and Chilean flag. Both are called the Lone Star flag and state for some reason. I'm thinking Chile. Yeah, there's a white car as well. A lot of stuff checking out for Chile. We're gonna do this. Did you see Spanish? You probably did. Gas licuado inflamable. Huh? Huh? Perfect. It was Chile. Alright. Now this one is going to be New Zealand. And you can tell because of this bollard right here. It's got a red little color on it. I could easily just do this. Texas has blue down the entire way. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, it's to do with where the red line stops. That's where the way that I remember it. Come on, New Zealand. Yeah, they're very similar to the Poland bollards. Yeah, but the Poland ones, I mean, first of all, you'd be able to tell the difference, I hope, right? Secondly, they are slanted in Poland. Like, they're kind of like this. Ooh, New Zealand or Australia? I want to say Australia. Gen 4 camera, though. Yeah, you're saying Austria. Austria, wow. Aussie, Australia. Aussie. The fact that you did not know that and you lived there for 15 years. See, that's the thing, though. That's what I mean, right? I couldn't tell you before how the lines on the road right outside my window look like. And I've lived here way longer than 15 years. And I interact with those lines a lot. I mean, I try to keep off of them, but... South Australia, alright. Alright, alright. South Australia. Oh, it was New Zealand though. Ah, good call though. Next one. We go again. See, that they are tricky, especially when they update for the generations like that. There's gonna be a lot of this is pretty, by the way. There's gonna be a lot of happenings like that when they start rolling out more updates, right? Is it low cam? I think it is. I think this is Switzerland. If it isn't Switzerland, I think these might be the I can do this. Carpathians. There's a th sound in there somewhere. I just couldn't decide on where to put it. I mean, I'm thinking... What I mean, though, is that it might be like... Carpathians? It's not that easy, is it? You know that city. You've seen they were there, but you don't know where it is. Ooh! That's interesting. Alright. See, I'm thinking like it could be Slovenia, it could be Austria, it could be Czechoslovakia. I can't remember where the... Can you tell that I can't remember where the Carpathians go? Ooh. Andorra? No. This kind of a building though. Does not look like low cam. Okay, I'm horrible at telling low cam though. I mean, this is very steep though, very mountainous. Austria? Something like it, right? Spain, ooh. Find some language. This is a mystery. Alright. It's yellow? Oh, you have D&D in 45 minutes. That helps. That way we have a deadline. I feel like that's not a bad way to cut it for me. The rails are yellow, you're right. But what does that indicate though? What does that mean? Who knows? I mean, you guys probably know. I don't know. Alright, Spain. Let's try Spain. España, right? Let's... You know what? Let me try something. Let me snooze those ads for... How long does that snooze them? Oh, that snoozed them for all of... 3 seconds? No. That can't be right. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know if you guys were... Like, if you disappeared to ads now. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to snooze them. I clicked the snooze button and nothing happened. Definitely not Switzerland because the streets look different most of the time. Okay. Wait. Wasn't that one of those Spanish street indication... Totes directions? Let's try Spain. For fun. It wasn't. It was Andorra. God damn it, I called it Andorra too. Well, that's fine. I didn't know it was that mountainous though. I knew Andorra was super mountainous, but I didn't know it was that mountainous. That's crazy mountainous. Well, alright. We're back to pastel colored houses. That makes me think Poland. Just all mountains, yeah. Imagine during winter. They probably don't get a lot of snow or ice though. But imagine if they did. Actually, yeah, they could. There's snow. There's snow in the Alps and stuff like that as well. Andorra also has yellow. Awesome. I mean, it's good to learn, right? That's why we're here. This is gonna be Hungary, isn't it? .sk, Slovakia. You know what I learned as well today? Slovenia and Slovakia, even though they don't share a border or anything, right? They're way far apart from each other. Like, they don't even have a lot of interactions, I feel like, other than just sounding alike. But they have like a day every month where they meet up to exchange mail that's been sent to the wrong country. I found that funny. And I fact-checked it too. It's actually true. Fingers with the hydrate, thank you. I need a bit of water too. Can you tell? Oh no. I spilled water. Doesn't pick up right. Nah. A little bit maybe. That's fine. That's the way we do it here. Thank you. That was actually very helpful. Andorra is mostly higher than where trees still grow. So yes, it's very mountainous. True. Did I see SK though? I did. And it was. Alright. We're at 1, guys. Hell yeah. Woo! Alright. Speedrun, hell yeah. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. We're speedrunning. So, Lithuania, right? Lithuania. For the bus meta and the thin yield thing meta. Speedrunning. It was Lithuania, okay. Keep speedrunning. Oh, I'm so bad at speedrunning though. I don't even know how people do the speedrunning thing. I'm already lost. I've already lost. Blue bus signs are Lithuania. No, the oh, it says Pari. The fact that the windows on the bus thing had 4 windows instead of 5. So the way that it goes, right, in the Baltics, especially this only applies for these 3, right? Estonia and Lithuania have 4 windows on the bus. Latvia has 5. Paired with the thin yield outline that I saw that we passed really quickly, I knew that that was mainly in Lithuania. So that checked out. that's how I got there. Could easily have gone wrong though, but it was worth the risk right there. See, I feel like I already lost the speedrun thing, right? I'm horrible at speedrunning things, guys. Oh, black back of the sign things though. Brazil? Question mark? I feel like Brazil would be... See, if I was speedrunning this now, I would have chosen that one. Because some of these signs look sort of Portuguese to me, and everything else just kind of looks Brazilian. I feel like Vitoria is probably a place somewhere. Something? That's, yeah, it was. Hell yeah. Okay, Scandinavia. It's gonna be Sweden or Finland. It's Sweden, because of the yeah, yellow background thing for those ones, and the outlines are dotted. Oh yeah. K-Tux, thank you so much for hanging out, and have an excellent evening. Or night. Sorry, you said you were going to bed. Have an excellent night. Let's see, this is gonna be... see, I was about to say Singapore, but... Am I feeling Singapore? I think I am. Yeah, Singapore, alright. I agree with you. There we go. Oop. There we go. Romania? Yeah, Mandra agrees with me, right? Romania's got that feel to it. It looks super cozy, but also like it fits in those vampire novels, right? Those kinds of village feelings, and I love them. Like it's ripped out of a Bram Stoker thing. Story. Yeah, and the bollards fit, I think, as well. They're so difficult though with the black outline and stuff like that. It's winter covered too. Yeah, true. Could that mean that it's Bulgaria though? Holy polies? I mean, polies in general. Can't see any holy polies. Those might definitely be more rural, yeah. I feel like we are pretty rural already though, but... not super rural. Kind of a bit rural. I like this color. for a house. Okay, speedrun, speedrun. I forgot about the speedrun. Oh. I can't find. Let's go with Romania. God damn it! It was Croatia. Wow. Okay. Okay, Croatia. Okay, Croatia. Fine. I didn't even know you had winter. Okay, back to normal run now because I can't speedrun apparently. Brazil. Yeah, I can see this being Brazil. Because of the yellow mid thing, right? The dividing line. Alright, 2 calls for Brazil. Let's do Brazil. It was Brazil, hell yeah. That was a cool poem, yeah. True. Romania. Destroy jungle, yeah. Is there antenna meta for Romania? I can't remember. There is, I just noticed the antenna. That could be a good thing. Well, we just came upon a place like this and called it Romania and it ended up being Croatia, so now I'm not even sure. Now I don't even know. But it is kind of hilly though, isn't it? It's hilly enough to be that sort of an area. You need to practice those places? Yeah, same. I mean, I'm practicing through you guys though. So, but we can figure something out for these ones as well. Nothing is impossible, right? I mean, we're heading out of the city. You're out of the, at least there were some buildings down there. Do we return to start and go the other direction? Some things are impossible? Nah, no, I can't. I won't believe that. There's no way. Anything is possible. For the most part. Yeah, let's return to start and go the other direction. This leads nowhere. Okay, so we have buildings, right? They look kind of rich. Look at the vegetation. Look at the house numbers. This does look kind of rich. Yeah, the car. We do have the blue tag, which indicates Europe at least. We know that we're in Europe at least. That helps. I mean, it's something. What about the mountains and stuff in the background? I think a lot of like steeples or whatever those are. Like church things, right? Did I see a flag? No, I didn't. Wait, there's a bit of language right there. Sukromny posemok. Guess we'll just have to. The buildings are super nice though. The fences and everything though, it kind of makes me feel like we're in a rich area in a country that generally isn't as rich. That's what it's telling me, sort of. Then that need for fences. I mean, it's sad, but it's true. What else? Just a single flag would help. I mean, Banska. The language kind of looks, I want to say like Slovenian? No, we're further north. I want to say Hungary, Slovakia. Maybe even Czechia? But I don't know. Well, this is difficult. Czechia? Yeah. I'm kind of leaning Czechia. I mean, we're at 1, right? So let's do Czechia. Damn it. Slovakia, close though. Definitely, I mean, not a lot of... The one way that I've learned to tell those apart is, and I might be wrong on this one, Slovakia. Wait, just making sure that I'm not mixing with a different country. I don't think I am. Slovakia drinks a lot of liquor and Czechia drinks a lot of beer. These guys are a lot more, or Slovakia is the conservative side, I feel like I've heard as well. That's the thing apparently. Czechia is more liberal, but they share a lot of history. They're basically brother and sister. But they have some slight differences, which I find interesting. I feel like Czechia is the country with the oldest like Pilsner, right? The beer. I think so. Okay, this is gonna be the UK though. There's no way this isn't the UK, right? Ooh. Please drive slowly. The wall lane. Maybe France, yeah. But that is English though. You wouldn't see a lot of English language in France. Could it be the Republic of Ireland though? Just want to make sure. Just want to, because I've seen a lot of roads like this. Whoop. Any car. What is that? W-O? Okay. A marker of some sort. My life is true. Hi, how are you? Good evening. We're just doing a bit of GeoGuessr in the evening. Friday evening. Weekend's coming up. You guys have any cool plans for the weekend, by the way? Anything that could inspire me? Dogs. Just a herd of dogs out there. Not get sick. That's a good plan. UK, France, or Belgium? It might be the UK. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. We've seen some English signs, right? I think that's it. It kind of looks like it looks UK to me. But I'm trying to figure out whether or not this is the Republic of Ireland or if it's UK proper. Because it could be both. UK vibe? Alright. Yeah, let's do it. You just arrived, right? And we're at a streak of 0. So this one's for you. Oh yeah. True. Alright, nice. Good. Ooh, Romania. If any place is known for their white paint, it's Romania. And I don't think I've ever seen trees painted this white. Many oil seed fields in Ireland, true? I mean, I don't know. Could be. You could be right about that. They could have them. Wait, this is Cyrillic though. This is gonna be Bulgaria? That's a Bulgarian flag, isn't it? Double checking. Yeah, it is. Ooh. Alright. Hell yeah. Good call. Good call. Nice. Alright. Oh, ooh, look at this place, guys. I would give so much money to just stay in a place like this for a little while right now. We have these ones, right? I can't remember if these ones help in areas like this. Guatemala? Oh no. I'm so bad at pinpointing Guatemala. I think it's in South America, right? Why is that one so difficult for me? Is it up here? I'm gonna send Guatemala if I could find it. It's there. Hell yeah, alright. Nice. South of Mexico, good call. Yeah, that's why. I haven't focused in on a lot of that yet. Those bollards. It's gonna be Spain, right? With this one? like with the road markers and stuff like that. Austria, Slovenia? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, with this kind of language, I could see that. I thought it was Spain just because of the road marker thing, right? But with this kind of a language, I don't think it's not Austrian, so it's gonna be Slovenia then, is what you're saying, right? Is that? That's a cutout, isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. That's only placed there to scare us when we're driving. Make us slow down. These bollards should be, I mean, I know that I've heard them before, right? Because they look like the Australian ones with a little hat on them. But I can't remember where that was. Turn my headset on again. There we go. Oh, they don't have the Lego top, yeah. I don't think so. Do they all have the... See, that's the one I was talking about. I was telling people about the top of them, like the nipple, right? And people wouldn't believe me. Austria has a couple of them. Okay. So... It's Austria? Nice. We so rarely do we see coverage outside of Vienna. Shit. It was Slovenia. Shit. Slovenia! Alright. Alright, let's go again. Let's do one more. Oh yeah. We're on a roll. Might as well. I mean, we learned a thing off of that one too, right? So it's fine. A very yellow middle of the road kind of marking with... We're driving on the right. English language right there. International hospital though. That might be why it's in English. You said they didn't have those signs in Austria, but you doubted it? Ah, it's fine. That's fine. We learned off of it. 80 kilometers an hour down this road. We do have kilometers an hour at least. Wait, could this be... Could it be Mexico? We're driving on the right, yeah. I feel like I've seen a few of those signs and stuff in Mexico before, right? Is the sun to the north? It's to our west. For all the help that is. So, Brazil then. Modere su velocidad. Looks Brazil, yeah. Uh-oh. What happened here? Gonna be Brazil, right? Look at the back of the sign. Oh, it's white. Uh-oh. Oh, it's white. Check the other sign too, just make sure. Oh no, they're all white. Mr. Sanchos's Beach Club. Brazil uses green signs, yeah. Alright. You see, I'm feeling Mexico as well, kind of, based off of those kilometer signs, because I don't think I've ever seen them outside of Mexico. Like those specific ones. Show the poles? They should be white with a black bottom if this is Mexico, right? The bollards. Go back. You mean this one? Yucatan Peninsula south. This is an island in Mexico. Ooh. It's interesting. We're at 0. It doesn't really matter. And I had a Mexican feeling from the beginning, so hell yeah. Oh shit. Nice. Okay. Awesome. So Singapore. for this one. Not even gonna ask, just gonna go for it. For Singapore, right? It's one of those, you can just feel it. Come on, Singapore. Just grow a little bigger so that you're easier to hit from a distance. There we go. Ooh, wait. I was about to say Germany because of the camera quality, right? But I'm seeing Turkish flag right there. Oh, but I'm seeing a Chilean flag right there and a Spanish flag right there. Uh-oh. What's going on? I mean, they don't share a lot of borders, do they? Any of those languages. Or any of those places. Spain, Turkey, and Chile. A great bunch of lads, all of them. What does this say, though? This is definitely Spanish. 100%. Wigglypuffs, hi, how are ya? Good evening. Hope you're doing fine. This is Spain? Ooh. Just like Spain proper, then. Do we have the blue tags? Think so? You know what? You just came in, so we're gonna trust your guess on that one. Spain, hell yeah. Madrid. Awesome. Well done. Colorful parking lots. Nice. Hell yeah. This feels like the Netherlands to me. Don't know why. Just has that feeling to it. Probably isn't. But it does have that feeling to it. Belgium, Netherlands. Ooh. Okay, so we should be able to tell those ones apart by the red tint on the plate, right? I definitely see what you mean by the UK though. But that's the thing that I'm always saying as well, right? The architecture looks identical between the two. But we should be able to tell them apart if we find a single car. Just to see the plate, right? Yeah, they're driving right, that's for sure. And we have a bicyclist right there, so that supports the Netherlands, right? That's how that works. I mean, they should be very easy to tell apart though, because it's not the Netherlands, because they don't have yellow plates, but you do see the red tint on that plate there, right? So this would be Belgium. This is so Belgium, you'll quit streaming if it's Netherlands. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna take you off on that one. There we go. Are you ready? Are you scared? Nah. You're right. You're completely right too. Well done. Well done. Okay. So this is gonna be some strong meta thing, right? That I don't know. I don't know, like South Africa? Kruger National Park. Ooh. Getting specific with it. Let's figure it out. Like the red sand is pretty typical for a couple of places, right? Where's the sun at? Can we find a single shadow? We don't cast a single shadow. That's a problem. The Safari Grill makes you think Africa. Same. But I had one of these on my car. And I decidedly don't live in a safari country, so that's the only thing that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Not the Ugandan Mountain Park, okay. Eastern South Africa, Northeastern Park. You're getting very specific with that one. The Kruger one, right? I've only seen a safari car in Kenya. We don't think this is Kenya. Oh, I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared. Wait. Dennis, hi, by the way. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, what is that one? What does it say? Something, something, ranger post. Uganda. It says Uganda right there. You've had this car before, yeah. And this sign supports your claim of Uganda. Uganda Conservation Foundation. Huh? Hell yeah, good call. Right, so we're up here then. Oh, there we are. There we go. Hell yeah, good call. Wow. Awesome. What else? I feel like the neon outline is going to be Russia or Poland, right? Let's find a Ugandan Wildlife Authority. Awesome. I love it. I love that the some of the parks are included. Makes it extra interesting, you know. Guess the E70 towards Bucharest, which is in Hungary, right? Isn't it? Oh, I might be wrong on that one. It is, right? Shit, it's Romania. Damn it. Well, it's close enough, right? Neighboring country and everything. Budapest is Hungary. There you go. See, that's why. At least you see how my brain works, or doesn't work, I guess. Oh yeah, and these bollards right here, very typical Romanian. Is the thing that we've learned. Let's do it. Hell yeah, nice. Well, this is gonna be Scandinavia though, right? This looks kind of Scandinavian to me. Wait, yeah, the green sign on a company car. It's gonna be Norway. This, maybe. I'm seeing a yellow detail up there that I'm not sure is an artifact or if it's... I think it is though. I think it definitely could be Norway. I have a few roads like this, like very close by outside. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know where. Where would we be? No, but it is Norway though. Should I click? Oh no! I saw that I clicked Sweden. I missed. I promised that I missed on that one. I meant to. You heard me say that I meant to click Norway. Shit. Wow. Oh, that's horrible. See, at least I said that I knew that was Norway and then I clicked Sweden. I misclicked on the map. I hate it. Too confident, yeah. No, I mean, I wasn't confident. I wasn't too confident. I knew I was right. I just misclicked the country. Which, I mean, let's be honest, it's worse. But I won't stand for it. Nope. The streak is still at 9. We're still at 9. You can't tell me otherwise. You're too confident with the click, yeah. Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that one. It's still at 9. I'm telling you. Streak is still at 9. You're saying Vietnam for this one. Let me just let me fix this. It's... And now I inverted it. Well done. There you go. There we go. It's at 9. I win. Look down. Oh, we're not in... We're in that kind of an area, though. Would have a Google bike, not this car. Yeah, true. I mean, it could have been a bike on this kind of a... I would honestly prefer a bike on this kind of a road anyway. But these are all palm trees, aren't they? So... Ooh, see, I was about ready to say this could be, like, Central Europe. But I don't think it is. Hey, Claps. Claps coming in with the guess of Philippines. I could see that happening. We need to find a car, though. Figure out which side of the road we're driving on. Because if we're driving on the left, we're in the Philippines, right? Or Cambodia. And probably a few more. Okay, I'm gonna remove the 9. We all know, right? We all agree and we all know that the streak is at 9 right now. And then the wrong ones? Probably. Welcome to the stream. That's what I do. Nah, I think you're right. But the Philippines drive on the left, right? That one's for sure. This road probably doesn't have a... what are you? Small dog right there just running around. Cute dog. Oh yeah, alright. The Philippines and Cambodia drive on the right. Are you sure about that? The Philippines drive on the... Oh yeah, the Philippines and Cambodia. Yeah, true. I was thinking about Thailand, I think. Yeah, Thailand. I was thinking about Thailand. Yeah. True. Laos as well. Alright. Oh yeah. Got it. Got it. What are we thinking for this one, though? We don't have... I was thinking I could pass like a car or something and see which side of us they passed. But... that's not gonna happen, is it? That dog was big. Wait, there was a bigger dog? Probably. Back there. It's one of those dogs with horns on them, right? Dangerous ones. Thailand, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, and Malaysia are on the left. Boy, I'm struggling so hard remembering all those ones. Honestly, but I'm working on it though. The kid on the back passed on the left. And the kid on the bike passed on the left. Do we, I mean, we are still at 0, right? So, I mean, technically we are still at 9. But, should be Philippines? Let's do Philippines. Wait, yeah. I'm seeing English language here, and I feel like that's... yeah, and the Philippine peso, is that's how you'd say that, right? I think that's how you'd say that. Hell yeah, it was. Alright, nice. Oh, Faroe Islands or Iceland? Right? One of those two. Yeah, I'm seeing calls for Iceland. What makes you think Iceland? I haven't seen a single bollard. Why couldn't this be the Faroe Islands? Oh, Iceland was the first thought? Yeah. I could see that. I mean, I wish I could find like a bollard or... we can't even go there. Okay. Faroe has car meta. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no car meta here, so Iceland then. I say exactly. Alright, that's fine. I found Iceland in the end. Alright, Mander, thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you again tomorrow, probably. This is gonna be the UK, isn't it? I think I saw a yellow... wait. It's France. Isn't it? Wait. I thought I saw a yellow plate on the car up there. But that's definitely France. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Where are we at? Oh, look at the difference in the colors there. That's kind of interesting. Wonder why they're like that. Yellow rear plates is on older French cars as well. Oh yeah, true. Oh, I don't like it when they do that. They make it more difficult. Oh. This is pretty though. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm seeing a call out for Italy right there. I could definitely see this being Italy. Is it vegetation based, or do you just have a feeling for those things? Because both are valid. You'd go for Italy from the olive trees. Wait, these are olive trees? Okay, awesome. I'm gonna trust you on that one. I mean, we have two calls for Italy anyway, so. And it was, hell yeah, nice. Southeast of Lecce. Which means, does that mean milk? I think it means milk. I think so. Ooh, the tape meta, but I can't remember where that is. I know some of you probably do. There's a piece of tape on the antenna there. Whoa, let's see. Okay, so Central Europe, right? Based on the language right there. I thought I'd get closer. So I'm thinking we're either in Slovakia, Czechia, maybe even... could be Hungary? Couldn't be Hungary. It's not wild enough to be Hungary. Czechia, okay. I could see this being Czechia. Wait a minute. What happened here? All of this is fine. And now it isn't. That's a fire. Shit. Oh no. Language wasn't Hungarian. Okay, good. Good. I like having people in chat who know that sort of thing. Should be Czech. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do Czechia. It's a pretty area though. Hell yeah, nice. Well done. Well done. Ooh, these kinds of buildings. We've seen them before. Are we in the Balkan region, or are we in... We are, right? Could be Romania though. With this kind of an architecture and stuff like that. They're massive houses. Look at how huge they are. Damn. Bit of language right there. Oh wait, that's... Isn't that still... No, it wouldn't still be the... They're the Czech colors anyway, but... It wouldn't be Czechia again, would it? No. Would it? No. Would it? No. Could it be? No, not a twofer. It's like Wheel of Fortune, yeah, add the missing letters. Exactly. Actually, I don't even know how. I think I know how Wheel of Fortune goes, actually, but yeah, that's how that feels like. But I saw the angry sea thing, right? The grr thing. It's the R with the accent thing that's particular to one country only, right? I've learned that as a piece of meta at some point. Wait. I thought I saw a flag or something. Oh. I mean, it's fairly run down in places, but then in other places the buildings are huge. Look at this. I agree. The languages are a challenge. Put it that way. I have a like someone sent me an Excel sheet, so I have an Excel sheet laying around with the different sort of, I mean, differences between the languages in a GeoGuessr setting. Let me try not to zoom in on the people, but I'm seeing Cyrillic, right? So I think we're in Bulgaria. I don't think we're far enough north for this to be Russia. It's definitely not Ukraine because I can't see the red car. And because I'm seeing Cyrillic and we look to be in the Baltic, or not the Baltic, the Balkan region. It could be Serbia. Would they have... They don't use... Do they use Cyrillic anymore? They might. I'm asking. The way that I learned it is that they... Like, I thought Bulgaria was the only one in the region. Serbia is more likely. Okay. I'm gonna trust you guys on this one. So we're gonna go with Serbia. I mean, I love the area though. It looks super pretty. If you overlook the sort of buildings that are halfway falling down, the rest of them are like, this one is a pretty building. I like it. Serbia. Oh, Serbia has 2 languages. All right, that makes sense. It was Serbia. Well done. Nice. See? Nice. It's the name of the city. Get it? Awesome. All right. The sign right there is gonna hide something. Some good information. Nope. I mean, I feel like this might be Spanish. Right? I feel like that might be Spanish. But... No idea where we're at. We have a very short antenna, for those of you who know that sort of meta. We have nothing else. Okay. Fairly flat, the area, though. Ooh, but there are some mountains in the distance. Alright. Where would that leave us, then? Okay, let me jump up here a bit. Was that it? No. Thought I saw one of the holy poles. Wait, that said Pare, didn't it? The stop sign. So Pare means that we're in central to South America? The sun is to our north, so we are in the southern hemisphere. Okay. We could figure this out. There's a white car, so I'm thinking Chile for this one. I think it could only ever be Chile. It excludes Mexico, exactly. And the white car, I feel like, excludes all of Argentina. Right? Maybe not. The mountains are to our west, though. We can zoom in on some poles, sure. Do you mean on these ones? Like, try to get closer to them. Do you mean like, are they wooden or metal, for instance? The car fits with Ecuador, and we have a call for Peru as well. Oh, this is gonna get interesting then. I like those kinds of situations as well. This isn't the Peru car, okay. So that leaves us with Ecuador. And are we 100% certain that it wouldn't be Chile? Because I'm still sort of feeling Chile, but I have no idea what I'm talking about. Peru doesn't have the stubby antenna. Ooh. Okay, now we have meta going. It looks like Chile to you. Yeah, same. That's the I mean, I'm not an expert at this in any case, in any way. But Chile wouldn't have the antenna either. Okay. So we're gonna go with Ecuador? It said San Francisco, yeah, so it's definitely California, right? Okay, we're gonna do Ecuador, I think. Yeah. To be fair, it doesn't really look like it. Yeah, true. I mean, I trust your meta, though. And it doesn't really matter at a streak of 6. So I kind of want it to be Ecuador, actually, because we never... It's so rare that we get to see Ecuador. Oh, it's difficult, though. What do you guys think? Final tally. It does look like Chile or Peru, yeah, but it wouldn't be Peru because of the antenna thing, right? I'm gonna trust Dennis. And also sticking by the fact that I'm calling you Dennis. Oh, it was Chile, damn it. Well, it was a good, you had a lot of good arguments in that one. I could definitely see why you would go with Ecuador. For sure, absolutely. Let's go again, though. Ooh, flags right off the bat. That's an Italian flag, right? I'm struggling so much with the some of the colors, anyway. I have to check. Green, white, red. Yeah, that's an Italian flag, but this might not be Italy, though. Okay, so we have double blue tags. And this looks Italian as hell. And that looks Italian as hell. Let's do Italy. There we go. Nice. All right. See, that's the good thing about like not having these super high streaks, is that it doesn't really matter. I want to say probably US, but let's exclude Canada. Let's find like a speed limit sign or something, right? Ooh, okay. So, ooh. This kind of a switch, I'm kind of back to the US. Fahrenheit. So it would be the US then, right? There will be a flag somewhere. Yeah, true. See, now you're thinking. Let's see. I feel like the most reliable meta between these two countries is the speed limit sign. And whether or not you see a metric. Oh, speaking of flags, it's going to be the US. Oh yeah. Where was that? That was in Augusta, which is Georgia, right? Yeah. Right outside Augusta, Georgia. Nice. 2. Oh yeah. Oh, you already saw a flag. Nice. .LA. Why am I blanking on .LA in Southeast Asia? Laos. The only possible explanation, right? Yeah. Awesome. Oh yeah. 3. Ooh. I feel like we've been here before. This looks like kanji. Would it be Japan though? They have a few. Oh, Thailand. Japan, yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna be... Yeah, let's just do it, right? Headset keeps turning off. Don't know why. That was Japanese writing? You know, can you tell the difference between kanji and katakana just like that though? I can't remember how to do that. Japan, there we go. I mean, it was Japan, you're absolutely right. Oh, you can? Alright, nice. That's good. Let's see, this yellow one right there. I want to say that you normally see that one in Iceland, right? Oh, Denmark. Oh, you might be right. Let's find a sign of some sort. No, but it would be, right? No, but it would be Denmark. Do we even need to check? It's gonna be Denmark. It's gonna be Denmark. It was Denmark. Oh yeah. Alright. Oh, you saw a yellow plate on a commercial vehicle. Alright. I didn't know that was a thing actually. So that's good information. This looks like Singapore to me. I mean, I know it says Mimosa Road and stuff, but it just looks like it, right? Yeah, we have other calls for it as well, so let's do it. Let us do it. Yeah, the speed hump. There will be no humping, okay? Of the road. Speed or otherwise. Okay. I feel like this is the kind of area where we'd need to find some holy polies. That's not a holy poly. You know, it's been a while since I've seen a good holy poly in this game. Yeah, you're calling for Romania. That's kind of what I'm feeling too. Let's see. Can I cheat on this one? Nope. It's gonna be Romania or Bulgaria. Ooh, Serbia. Ooh, what makes you think Serbia though? I'm curious just so that I can learn it for myself as well. Car was from Beograd. How do you know that? I mean, I'm absolutely gonna trust you on it. Caro, hi, how are you? How you doing? It started with BG. Okay, that makes sense. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Pretty Gen 4 camera, right? And we have the sun to our... That's the sun right there. South, so we're in the northern hemisphere. France? Italy? Greece! There's a Greek flag right there. Oh yeah. Oh, Caro, nice. I mean, hopefully it's a good kind. Hopefully it's a good kind, right? Greece, nice. Hell yeah. You recognize the driver. Awesome. Good job. 8 countries. Ooh, Norway. This is Norway. I could recognize this place. Yeah. Oh yeah. Where are we at? I could tell by the longer outer lines, by the way. And just I'm actually going to click Norway this time instead of misclicking Sweden. Again. Dennis. It's fine. That's me. That's all on me. Alright. 9. We're back to 9. Oh yeah. Nice. This looks like Thailand to me. And the reason why is... Wait. That's a lot of English though. Is this the Philippines? It is the Philippines. I was gonna say because there's a lot of posters with faces on them looking directly at you. I feel like you see that a lot in Thailand. Apparently in Philippines as well. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Are we parked by the side of the road? Is this Vietnam? Are we on a bike? Are we walking? Is this Costa Rica? No. This is Southeast Asia somewhere. What's creepy, Cara? What do you mean? The good kind of drunk, do you mean? Like, I don't want you to drink because you're sad. That's what I mean about that. We're driving on the left, so it's gonna be Thailand. Why are we in the pedestrian sort of bicycle lane? That's not good. Is it? I mean, it's gonna be Thailand though, for sure. Oh, the faces. Yeah, the faces are creepy. There we go, Thailand. Ooh. Oh, alright. I want to go to Thailand, guys. I really want to go to Thailand. I've never been, and it looks so nice. HR. That's the Romanian... No. I can get this. Shit. I'm blanking. I'm absolutely blanking. Hungary? Hungary. Probably Hungary, right? Hrotska or something. Okay. So that would explain why I didn't recognize it. Good. I'm happy with that one. I mean... This says Croatia. But we do know that trucks travel, right? Oh, this says .hr though. Wait, it is Croatia. Hrotska, oh yeah. That's the Republic of Croatia. See, I never learned that. That's why I keep mixing those ones up. And that's going to keep throwing me off until I learn it. So I should probably get on that. Good call. You saved me on that one. What is the story behind that name? This is Iceland. No, it's Faroe Islands. Well, this is the car for Faroe Islands. All right. So we can just do this, right? I hit it. I know I clicked Greenland. I know it, but you know. Okay, I'm seeing Spanish. And I'm seeing blue tags on the cars. I think we're in Spain. The only logical explanation. We're pretty far south, I'd say, as well. In Spain. There we go. Anyone know the like the thing behind the name of the Croatian Republic? I'm gonna end up looking it up anyway, but let's do Spain. Oh yeah. Ooh, it was Barcelona. Barcelona. Not quite though. Mataró. 14. Nice. Oh, these bollards, I hate them. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh, black car. You're saying Russia. Is that a bollard thing or a road thing or a... Far East Russia, alright. How far are we talking? Are we like up here? No. Ooh, nice. That's very far north. The bollard, but the long antenna on a black car too. Okay, nice. See, I was about to say like Argentina, right? But it wasn't. What is this? Super open land right here. Lot of sheep. Wow. Look at all these boys. Where's the sun? Good question. Nowhere to be seen, apparently. There is no sun. There is no sun. We're gonna keep going. Definitely not the US. Okay. Where's the sun in the sky? Yeah, good point. Oh, because in Croatia is Hrvatska. It doesn't sound the same. I don't like it. New Zealand. Ooh. Because of the sheep, right? Did you have time to count them all? Should be like 1 million sheep. Okay, I think we're gonna go with New Zealand though. I don't think we'll find a bollard out here to corroborate that, but it's a good guess. I'm just clicking a bit further just to make sure, right? Not doubting, just yeah, there's no blue tag at least, so that could be anywhere. Could definitely be anywhere. But it fits with... Wait. Wales would have a yellow backplate as well, right? I'm just thinking of the sheep right now. I think you passed the ball already? Oh, we might have. Was it red, or did it have a red collar on it? Have we actually found language at all? Should up here. Oh, yield sign. Oh, there's a yield sign. It's a red textured yield sign. It is New Zealand. Hell yeah. Alright. Nice. Good call. Early call too. Well done. Ooh, look at this, guys. Have you ever seen BMX something downhill looking? How did we do this? We're gonna go this way though. Mountain bike trail, yeah. Bet you didn't know those existed in GeoGuessr, huh? Oh, Bulgaria, that's an early shout. Well, what makes you think Bulgaria? Did you see a flag? Or, I mean... You outside your window, ooh. I mean, it would be kind of cool to just like zoom in and you'd see you watching me. Watching me, watching you. Stuff like that. Or Austria? Or the other side of the world, yeah. Could be anywhere. Let's keep going a bit. I'm not expecting to see a lot of signs out here, right? But... Let's see... Oh yeah, you live in Austria, true. True. Oh, there's a sign right there. It says Enduro Profi. Wait, let me zoom in on it a bit. What does that one say? The Spielberg. Northern Italy. We have calls for Austria. We have calls for a lot of places. Oh, wait, this is definitely German though, right? So, Austria? Spielberg is Austria, okay. Awesome. I feel good about Austria then. Which one of you called out Austria super early? It's where the Red Bull Ring is. Oh, cool. Awesome. Well done, Claps. Well done. Hell yeah. Alright, let's do it. It was Spielberg. Bet you they make some decent movies. Huh? Huh? Ah. Awesome. So this is the Red Bull ring then, right? Cool. And you as well, Caro. True. Absolutely true. Alright, let's see. 17 now. Can we do 18? Ooh, look at this. We have a yellow outer line. Good movies, but they're all about mountain biking. Didn't Red Bull have like a streaming platform at some point? Probably still do. Like a Red Bull TV or something like that. This is French, isn't it? This is not. Ontario, Canada, true. See, I was racking my brain there. Where do they speak English and French? There you go. That would be where. It's Quebec. Quebec. Take your pick. Gotta be it, right? Oh yeah. Well done. We make it 19. Based off of... I think these taxis are super peculiar looking. Oh, Ghana, wait. Oh, look at that. There's the tape right there. See, that's the thing that I definitely want to fix though, is that right now everyone is relying on this piece of tape right there, right? I don't think I've ever once even moved in Ghana. But I want to learn the other differences too. Because I appreciate like the learning of those things so much more than just like they use this kind of car or there's a piece of tape on that antenna. Yeah, stickers in the car and taxis, yeah. Can we make it 20 though? Ooh, pretty though, but dangerous. Lesotho. Ooh. Ooh, why though? It was on the first hour when the thing wasn't broken yet. I wonder if people have gone back and tried to figure out where they applied the piece of tape. I feel like there's a story there. Well, you know the vegetation. Shit. Wow, well done. See, I learned yesterday, literally yesterday, that it's... I've always said Lesotho, but I learned that it's Lesotho. And I'm so proud of that fact. And it's probably gonna end up being wrong, but I love that fact. Because I was able to correct myself. I love learning stuff. For the most part. You're right. How do you learn vegetation of an entire country? I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but... I want to do that. I want to be that good. At some point. Let me see. There are a few signs up here. Okay, I want to say Bulgaria straight away. Right? We're in that region and there are castles apparently. Claps in with the Bulgaria. Back up. Let's say that. I called it first for once. Let's see. Do we need anything else though? I don't think we do. No, we don't. We did it. Awesome. Alright. Hell yeah. I think that I'm gonna call it there for the night. I don't even know what time it is, but I'm getting tired. But I'm gonna continue this streak maybe tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. My time. It's up GMT-ish anyway. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. And I appreciate all the help and all the teachings that you're able to bestow upon me. I appreciate you. Caro as well, have an excellent rest of your night. I know you just came in. But I hope that you'll be able to have a great night. Either way, like you'd be... like you'd need me for that. Have a great night. And that goes for all the rest of you too. Alright? Have a perfect Friday. Have an even better Saturday. And I'll see you in between there somewhere.